Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, the Marx 588. I haven't run this thing in a while. So once a week I grab several engines, put them on the rail, let them run. It's good for them. Nothing kills a motor faster than not running it. So what I've done is lined up all of the helicopter cars that I made and just put a caboose on the end. And I'm just going to pull this around with the 588. Make a nice little consist, I think. So, as you see, it's not going to couple. And with the diesel, you don't need a tender. So, the coupler truck comes to the rescue. And I made lots of videos on this. This was a broken coupler. And broken meaning that it wouldn't stay latched any longer. So, I put a wire tie around it to keep it latched. And then just rebent a Marx tab, put it on the peg, and put the keeper back on it. And you have an instant coupling of now Marx to Lionel or Lionel to Marx. It works really well, comes in really handy. You can do a lot with these things. So in any case, what I'm going to do is couple this to the car and couple that to the engine, and we're ready to run. So the Marx 588 pulling 6 helicopter cars on the outside rail. So this is a zippy little engine. This thing will go extremely fast. And it's so fast you can actually fly it right off the rail. I don't mean roll it off, I mean you can fly it off the rail. This thing will flat ass scoot. So anyway, when I got this 588, it would pull about 4 cars. That was it. It doesn't have any pulling power at all. And it's not because it doesn't have power in the motor, it's because it doesn't have any weight. And so you throw a substantial load on it and it just sits there and hops up and down and the wheels spin. If you push down on it, it runs and will pull a substantial number of cars. So what I do to increase weight adhesion is just add lead weight to the body. In fact, if you can look in the window, there is a 1 ounce fishing weight that I just dropped in there. And I've got 2 ounces of lead actually formed on the inside of the car, lead sheeting. So I've added about 3 ounces of weight to this little engine, so it'll pull a substantial load. It won't pull anything nearly as heavy as what a 666 can pull. However, if you added additional weight, no matter what engine you have, if it's heavy enough, it will pull virtually anything. Weight adhesion is the key. If you make them heavy enough, you'd be surprised at what one of these little motors can pull. So anyway, Marx 588. I picked this up in a box of parts, if I remember right. And the stack was broken off, and it had a jagged break in it. You'll probably notice it's about, I don't know, 1/4 inch, maybe more than that, shorter. So what I did was just filed it flat, and then put a bevel on the outside and put a bevel on the inside, so it gives it a nice finished effect. So unless you knew that that was broken, you would never know that it was broken. It doesn't look broken. It's just substantially shorter than a standard 588. However, you wouldn't know that. And of course, if you notice, the crosses in the windows are gone. But that was actually an advantage because it made a perfect place to drop that weight in there. So anyway, this little 588 will pull a substantial amount of weight. And with that adapter, you can pull either Lionel or Marx. Now, as far as the adapter going from Lionel to Marx, a tab and slot will work with it'll work with any Marx coupler. It'll work with the tilt coupler, it'll work with the knuckle coupler, and of course it'll work with the tab and slot. So anyway, don't know what's worth my focus tonight. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video on the 588. Like I said, once a week I grab a couple engines, pull them off the shelf. There's lots of them sitting there. And then just run around for a few minutes and go to the next one. Keeps them all running well. And the secret to making a Marx engine run good is to run it often. The more you run it, the better it will run, period. And if you run one of these things every day, it will last virtually the rest of your life with just a few drops of oil. So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video of the 588 pulling this little helicopter consist. It looks cool. It looks nice, I think. And the price was right. Really, really cheap. So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.